Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. My name is Stanley and along with my beautiful wife Jen, we are the Crumbs in the Philippines. Just want to thank everyone for dropping in to watch our videos, and we're much appreciative to those of you that have subscribed and who continue to patronize our channel. We really appreciate you. Today's topic we're going to talk about, to me it seems very important for your day-to-day life, but yet it's one of the topics that's not very much talked about in the YouTube circuit. At least I don't ever recall seeing very many videos made on the topic, and that is on the topic of paying your bills here in the Philippines, which that's a pretty important thing to understand, and it is a little bit different than it is in the United States in some respects, okay? So that's what we're going to talk about. Hello everyone, and thanks for dropping by our channel again. It's another beautiful day in the province of Batangas here in Lipa City, Philippines. Today I want to talk about a topic it's a pretty important topic, but one that I didn't really come across that often when I was doing my research before coming to the Philippines, and one that I wish I would have known a little bit more about before I got here. And that is the topic of how to pay your bills in the Philippines. The Philippines is a cash society, and unless you're inside of a large shopping mall or a really big outlet store, you're going to have to deal with cash whenever you conduct transactions. Like, you can use a debit card at the SM Mall, the Robinson Mall, and the really large grocery stores. But if you go out to the markets and the local restaurants, they don't accept plastic. You're going to have cash, okay? And when it comes to paying your bills, the majority of Filipinos do it the traditional way. They'll go to a place that accepts bill pay, and the most common are at the malls, the SM Grocery, at the Robinson Supermarket. They have a counter dedicated to doing cash transactions where you take your electric bill, your water bill, your internet bill, you go up to the counter, they'll give you a slip to fill out. You have to fill out your name, address, account number from the bill, the amount of the bill, and you stand in line and you hand the lady or guy your slips, you pay your cash, and you get a receipt. And the majority of Filipinos do their business in this manner. And it was something that I did the first couple of months when I got here. But I kind of got tired of standing in the line, because most people pay their bills on the same day each month, and that line can be pretty long at the supermarket whenever it's the beginning of the month and time to pay your bills again. So I knew there must be a better way to do it. So I started doing a little investigation, and we had an account at the BDO, the Banco de Oro. I had Jen set up that account before I ever came to the Philippines. And they have a bill pay option through their app, their phone app for the bank. So I attempted to set that up for bill pay, and then I found out that the Batelec 2, which is the Batangas Electric Co-op, which supplies the power here in Lipa City, they didn't have an agreement with the Banco de Oro, so I couldn't pay my electric bill using the bank's website. And the same was true for Prime Water, which is the water supplier for our district, and StreamTech. They did, however, have a long, huge list of billers that you could pay through the BDO, but it just turned out that mine weren't on there. So I had to go to option number 3, which is by far the easiest option, and the option that I would recommend to every person coming in to the Philippines, to go ahead and get yourself set up so that you can do this like right away from your first set of bills. And that's called GCash. GCash is an app that you can download from the Google Play Store, or I'm sure that I don't have an iPhone, but I'm sure you could get it from the Apple Store as well. But it's like a e-wallet, a digital wallet that you can use, and they actually have all of the billers in the Philippines on their bill pay list. And from BDO, I can directly transfer money into my GCash account and then pay all of my bills through the GCash wallet online, which is very convenient. I can do it from the comfort of my living room, and it just makes it a lot easier to do. And you transfer the amount of cash that you want to GCash. You can also put load on your prepaid phone or your prepaid internet through the GCash app on your phone. You can also, at the wet markets and the local vendors, 99% of them are not going to accept plastic as a form of payment, but almost all of them will accept GCash because all of the people here have GCash. It's directly connected to your phone number. The vendor gives you their phone number. You enter it into the GCash app, how much you want to pay, hit send, and they have the money instantly. As a matter of fact, that's how I paid for my tire in yesterday's video. Was I didn't have enough cash here at home to pay for it. My tire was flat on my scooter, so I couldn't make it to the ATM. I really didn't want to walk out to the gate and ride a tricycle up to the ATM. But luckily, the vulcanizing shop that sent the guy out to fix my tire, they accepted GCash. He gave me the phone number. I typed it in, paid it just like that, and it was done. Very convenient. And you can use that out in the more rural areas here in the Philippines as well. It's very convenient. It's also an easy way to transfer money between other people. If you want to give someone 1,000 pesos, all you need is their phone number as long as they have a GCash account, and you can transfer money that way. You can use it to buy online from Lazada and Shopee, but those also accept credit and debit cards as well. But Filipinos use GCash quite often. And you can reload your GCash account in many different ways. The first I already described is through your bank account, because almost any bank, I know BDO, BPI, AUS, they all allow you to directly load your GCash account from their phone apps for the bank. And then any 7-Eleven or Alphamart or even a lot of sorry stores, they have little signs out front where you can go up and pay cash and load your GCash through those vendors, and that's convenient as well. We actually have a couple of private citizens here in Plantation that have little signs out on their gate where you can do GCash in and out there. Should you just really be strapped for cash and need it right away, you can go to their house and transfer your GCash to them, and they'll give you back that amount in cash. So it's a pretty convenient app, and I would recommend investing in it, because when you get out away from the cities and out into the province areas, and you just don't want to be carrying around tons of cash in your pocket like me, I'm just never comfortable doing that, then you always have your GCash app on your phone that can take care of business and emergencies. You can use it at convenience stores, sorry stores, and all of these places that are out off the beaten path. Anyway, guys, just a short video on bill pay. Not much to it. It's very simple. This is a video that I wish I could have come across before I came to the Philippines, because I spent a couple of months standing in those long lines up at the mall to pay my bills, and always had to have cash to do it. And it was getting to be a little bit of a pain in the butt for me, and I knew there had to be an easier way to do it. And as the Philippines progresses towards a more digital economy, then it'll get easier and easier to do these types of transactions in the future. but they're just not there yet. You're still going to have to deal with cash and doing things in a little bit more methodical and slow way. So just be patient. Just don't let your temper get the best of you. Just savor the moment and try not to get too irritated with these folks. Your customer service people are very, very friendly in the Philippines, and they're just following their rules, and they do things at their own pace. So, we as foreign people, we can't expect them to adjust what they do to our needs. It's more the other way around. We kind of need to adjust our attitudes and behavior to fit the culture here, which is in the long run, it's going to help you lower your blood pressure and reduce your stress level, because it's going to force you to slow down your life a little bit. And trust me, I can tell you from experience that that's a good thing. Okay? So anyway, as always, if you have any questions or comments, please drop them down below. I always forget to say something because I always do this stuff like unrehearsed. And if I did forget something, please forgive me and just ask the question. Be happy to answer you. I try to answer every question. And as always, we appreciate the comments. We have some really good folks that watch our videos on a regular basis, and we appreciate each and every one of you guys. And you know who you are. I try to let you know how much we appreciate it whenever I answer your comments. But anyway, we have many videos yet to come, and we hope you'll continue to keep along this journey with us and enjoy this lifestyle that we enjoy here in the Philippines, and that you find it helpful and useful, and that you share this with other folks that might need the information. And as always, I ask you to stay healthy, stay happy, and we'll see you at the next video. Take care.